This 1955 Ford Sunliner convertible is absolutely gorgeous from bumper to bumper. This car has been treated to a full frame off restoration that has been meticulously done, and absolutely runs and drives fantastic down the road. As we go into the engine compartment, you can just hear this 272 run absolutely fantastic. Idles nicely. If you look at the attention to detail and restoration on this car, it has all the factory little stickers put back on it as far as the Ford paint okay, 232, glass okay. Inside the door jambs, we'll notice that stuff also. The wiring looks like it was all completely restored. Very, very nice 55 Sunliner. Correct style battery. There's your final okay check, 259. The heater box and stuff has all the correct instructions. Spark plug wires are all numbered. This car absolutely looks like we just stepped back in time, back to Detroit, and are inspecting a 1955 Ford Sunliner two-door convertible. The bottom of the hood was painted nicely with the matting. It's got the correct Ford radiator hose. This car was sold at Barrett-Jackson approximately 3 years ago, and the previous owner has been in California, and it's drove it approximately 5 to 10 miles since he purchased it. So just recently had a tune-up, oil change, fresh gas, and now it's ready to cruise. This car sat at the Ford corporate headquarters museum for approximately 2.5 years before the previous owner purchased it. Also, the previous owner had stated that this, and it's got the trophy and stuff and the plaque on the in the firewall to prove it. It was an AAMA award winner. As we go to the front here, the headlight eyebrows have all been re-chromed, grille, bumper guards. Everything on the front is absolutely gorgeous. All re-chromed. Again, we know, I don't know exactly when this car was restored. I know it was over 6 years ago. I don't know how long before that it was restored. So it's got some age on it, but absolutely gorgeous still today. Hood gap is fantastic on the driver's side. Lines up very nicely in the top of the fender. Hood ornaments completely re-chromed. Really nice gap here on the passenger side of the hood as well. As we look out across the top of the hood, paint is absolutely gorgeous. Nice gap all the way across the back, nice and even. Windshield looks good. If you go to our website, you'll see that this was a full frame off restoration. Frame, chassis, floors, braces, everything's all been painted black. Looks gorgeous underneath. The top is also a very high quality top, with the inside of the top is very nicely done as well. You'll see pictures of that. Again, CoyoteClassics.com. No bubbles or blisters in the lower fender, looks excellent. Corner of the door is fantastic in the front. As we go up, it's got a really nice gap. We got Firestone Deluxe Champion tires, wide white walls, hubcaps, beautiful painted rims. As far as the chrome goes, chrome's in fantastic shape. You can see your reflection in the black anywhere you go. Paint still looks great. As we come here to the back, I mean, like I said, this was a national award winner. If you look up and down the sides, looks super nice and straight, very clean. Bottom quarters are absolutely perfect down here. Over the wheel well looks good. We have just a little tiny hairline crack right here in the paint, very, very tiny and small. Does have the fender skirts. The chrome on the skirts is nice. The chrome along the sides is in great shape. In front of the rear wheel looks good. The rocker molding all looks great. There's a couple little paint chips right here along the door edge and a little blem right here, another little touch up. Like I said, it's got at least 6 years on the restoration, maybe many more, I'm not sure, but it's still a show-winning classic convertible. Inside door panel, seats, carpet, dash, everything's to the highest standard as far as in restoration, in my opinion. Very, very nice. All nice and tight as far as on the armrests and stuff. The black and the jams all looks really good. We got a really hot day today, so I don't want it to sit here and idle too long, but the seats have all new padding in the seats, very high quality, and that plush carpet in the back, even back down in here, it's all perfect. Windows all go up and down freely, all new rubbers and felts, door panels, back seat. Even look back here, guys. I mean, this is all high quality chrome done back here in on the rear. The dash itself is absolutely perfect. The paint is excellent. The steering wheel, chrome bezels, chrome around the clock, all that looks really nice. There's just absolutely no disappointments. It's got those two little flaws I pointed out on this passenger side, but super high quality 55 Sunliner. This does also have the overdrive transmission, which is great. It does have a power top as well. Again, tops are very high quality. Chrome around the back, the lenses, everything is brand new and redone nicely. The chrome on the here, the Ford Fairlane overdrive emblems, all of that looks like it was all re-chromed. Dual exhaust sounds great. Back bumper is fantastic, all redone. As we look up and down our driver's side, just as straight as the passenger side. Not overly restored, but it looks identical, if not a little better than it would have in 1955. I mean, the restorer of this car took it to a level to where he wanted to win those the AAMA awards, and that's exactly what he did with this car. Rear quarter absolutely perfect behind the wheel. Same thing, driver's side, passenger side had a couple little tiny little hairline cracks. This one has the same thing, 1, 2, and 3, just very, very small, and a little sliver one right here. You can't feel them, but you can just lightly see them there. Over the fender skirts look great. No bubbles or blisters in the door or lower quarter that I can see. Very nice shape there. Black on the car looks nice. Front gap looks nice. No bubbles or blisters in the lower fender. Corner of the door looks great. If you look right here on the very edge, you can see just a little touch up right there. Mirror was re-chromed. Chrome above the windshield, wipers, all that looks excellent. As we open up our door, there again, it says it on both doors. This one was tested, road tested, 512, new rubbers. Corner of the jams and stuff, they're all done with the two-tone as well. Door panels perfect. Here's all your information. Body 76B, color VA, trim R. Production codes 23FSL1437B. Serial number is U5MC-1655174. Door trim paint all looks good. I mean, like I said, not base coat, clear coat, mint condition, over restored, just restored back to factory. Carpet is super plush. It's got the mat over top of the carpet here, the rubber mat factory. Again, seat covers absolutely perfect. The cushions are super comfortable. The temp gauge works. The gas gauge works. It's got 510 miles on the odometer, and the gauges and lenses are like brand new. I'm guessing the 510 miles is probably on the restoration. Wipers are working, but to keep everything factory, they must have went back vacuum because they're slow. Not sure if we're not hooked up there or what, but got a little vacuum leak in the wipers. It's got the manual choke. We got the overdrive here, and the overdrive works. Defrost, heat. Everything moves freely. Blower motor does work. As we look down here, it's got the little interior light, works perfectly. Boy, it's a hot day today, guys. I'm guessing our radio doesn't work, but it's all there, and it's all, oh, I take that back. Radio does work. Just got to get ourselves the right station here. Let's leave that be and see if we can't find a station. Anyway, radio hums and turns on, volume works, gauges work on it. It's got oil pressure and engine light. Oil light and the engine light are off. There are no issues there. Temperature gauge seems to work. Speedometer works and gas gauge works. So every single thing works on this car, guys, except for the clock. Also, the horn works, and the steering wheel is just immaculate. Sorry about the wipers in the way, guys. When we get back to the shop, I'll see if we can't fix that vacuum leak in the wipers. Speedometer works perfectly. Seems like it's reading real accurately at 45 miles an hour right here. We got it still in second gear. Brakes work perfect too, guys. We got a full pedal of brakes. Turn too sharp on these bias tires, they tend to make just a little bit of noise. Here's our brakes. Absolutely no pull left or right. Nice full pedal. I'll tell you what, this little 55 is a sweetheart. Transmission shifts beautifully. Judging by the rest of the car, guys, I don't have receipts or nothing, but the way this engine and tranny run and shift, I'm sure it's all been rebuilt. Transmission shifts great into second. Clutch works great. Right into third. Front end is excellent. Absolutely no pull, no need for an alignment. Temperature going down the roads, right in the normal range. There, wipers want to at least move out of the way for us. Here's your brakes at high speeds. Absolutely no pull left or right. Guy gets these wipers fixed, you could drive this anywhere you wanted to go.